What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this really quick video, and today I'll be talking about the best jump shots to use this season 4. This one here is more of a culmination of all my jump shot videos for all height ranges, so if you've been following all those episodes, you probably know all these, but if you missed some, this one here is a good refresher on what's happening on the series. And just a quick reminder that do not compare stats from different height ranges, like for example, don't compare front challenge stats of under 6'5 to above 6'5. They were tested on different templates, only compare bases and releases on their own class. And by the way, thank you guys for all your support in this series. All your likes and recommendations really kept this series alive. And actually, it is my birthday today, so a simple like or recommendation will be a really great present. That'll be much appreciated. So now let's get right into it. So first, let's start with the under 6'5 bases. On the shot speed part, Steph Curry and Mills are leading the way. They might have the same value in there, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they are exactly equal. It just happened that their gap is too small to be tracked on this test. Now for the side drift part, Steph Curry is the most stable, while Trey Burke is the one that moves a lot. And for those of you who don't know what side drift is, that's the sideway movement that a jump shot does when you shoot. And this one here is not just cosmetics, because it will actually affect coverage. And one more thing about side drift, it is kinda subjective. Maybe some of you guys want your jump shots to drift on one side so you can exploit it, and some of you might want a more stable base because, based on my experience, the more side drift the jump shot has, the harder to track the visual cue. So it's really up to you how you want to treat this chart here. Now for the next one, the front challenge, which I think the most important part because it factors in everything, like your shot speed, front drift, release height, pretty much everything. And here you can see, Burke is the best one so far. And now for the next part, the between 6'5 and 6'9 range bases. And for the shot speed, Terrence Mann is leading the way, followed by Shepard, followed by all with these orange marks, and so far the slowest one is Culver. Try not to get ahead of yourselves with these stats. Having faster shot doesn't necessarily mean that they will have good front challenge, and having a slow shot speed doesn't necessarily mean that it will be bad in terms of front challenge, so stay tuned for the front challenge stat. Now for the next one, the side drift. And here you can see, so far the most stable is Thor, followed by Kobe, and Prince, and so forth. So now for the next one, what about on the front challenge part? And here you can see, T-Mac is still on the top, followed by Culver, then Pip, then Man, and so forth. Now for the next one, same height range, 6'5 to 6'9, but this time let's talk about the releases. In terms of input speed, which is how long you're actually pressing the shoot button, Eason is the fastest one. And in terms of release speed, which is the actual speed of how your player released the ball, Eason is still the fastest one as well. If ever you're wondering which one affects the front challenge, it'll be the release speed. And now for the side drift, Robertson is the most stable one so far, followed by Carver, and so forth. And now for the front challenge, as expected, it's because it has the fastest shot, Eason is leading the way, followed by Carver, then Rui, and so forth. Now for the next part, what about on big man builds, which is 6'10 and above? With this one, I haven't really covered much yet, but just to show you what I have covered so far, here you go. In terms of shot speed, David Robinson is tied up with Pascal. In terms of side drift, Pascal is the most stable one so far. And in terms of front challenge, which is the most important part, Isaac is the best one so far. So that's all for my list. I will still continue to fill those charts up, so please leave any base or release recommendations. It doesn't matter what height range you want. So that's all for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.